So wow. So a screenshot leaked of of the Team Pixel agreement. I'm not going to waste your time. Let's read it. By opting into this program, do you acknowledge that you are expected to feature the Google Pixel device in place of any competitor mobile devices? Please note that if it appears other brands are being preferred over the Pixel, we will need to cease the relationship between the brand and the creator. What? Okay, so you might be just as shocked as I am because for the longest time, I was on Team Pixel. We never had this type of agreement. I don't know what happened internally over at the company, but this seems like downright just wrong on so many levels. So what exactly is Team Pixel? They are not Google, so don't go out and blast Google for this. I don't think Google even had anything to do with it. Team Pixel is run by a company called 1000 Heads. Now, they do partner with Google though, so basically Google sends them phones and then Team Pixel as a company goes out and looks for creators, YouTubers, influencers, and whatever. And if they like their content, you know, they get a reach of them and pretty much ask, hey, do you want to review our latest phone? And if you say yes, well, then you have to sign off on this agreement. I'm not sure if Google themselves signed off on this agreement because Google actually has their own like in-house PR team called Google PR. I've worked with them before and they are awesome. Like they did not give me any weird agreement to sign. I mean, well, they did, but it did not say anything that this agreement does. I mean, their agreement was pretty much simple. They were like, hey, just make sure you disclose to your reviewers that we sent you these devices for free. That's part of the FTC guidelines. It is, I mean, you can literally get fined if you don't disclose that you got something for free because, well, it's illegal. So Google PR's agreement was pretty much like cut and dry, like the most basic agreement ever. This agreement, on the other hand, is, I don't want to say illegal because I'm not a lawyer, but I mean, I don't know. It seems a little wrong. So let's break down this verbiage as I drink coffee because it's a little bit open-ended. So the first half, I'm looking down because I'm reading it. The first half is basically just as crazy as the second half, honestly. So Team Pixel basically says they want reviewers to only showcase the Pixel 9. Because, I mean, it literally says they are expected to feature the Pixel 9 device in place of any competitor. Now, look, I don't have a degree in English, but to me that sounds like you can't show competitors in the video? How's that a real review? I mean, that makes no sense. Does that mean that reviewers can't do camera comparisons? Like, you know, how every year our new phone comes out, you're comparing the iPhone 15 Pro Max camera to the S24 Ultra camera. I mean, technically, you're not allowed to do that if you're going to be a part of Team Pixel. I mean, right? If I'm wrong, please tell me. I'm not saying I'm like the know-it-all over here, but that's just the way it's written. The whole point of a review, at least in my opinion and on this channel, is for me to give you guys my opinion on a device and also comparing it to another device that might be better for you. Because honestly, if I review a phone and say, yeah, this is the best phone ever, and then you go out and buy it and then you're like, well, this phone sucks, then I'm going to feel bad because you just wasted your hard-earned money on something that I said is going to be the best without giving you guys any other kind of competition phone out there that might be better. If a reviewer is not allowed to give their preference to a different device or a different company, then what you're watching is not a review. It's an ad. Let's just be honest here. Again, I might be wrong, but from what it says, that seems about right. Now I'm going to get to the second half soon because that's actually the most interesting part, but keep this in mind when you're watching Pixel 9 videos because they're going to be coming out soon as more reviewers get their hands on it. Now I did spend my own money on it. I bought all the models. I spent about $4,000. Can't believe I did that, but I did. So I will be making my own videos and I'm allowed to say what I want because I spent my own money. But if you guys want to know if our video you're watching is part of Team Pixel, memorize these hashtags, these two hashtags. Another requirement of Team Pixel is that anytime you make an Instagram post or a tweet on X or Twitter or even a YouTube video, you have to use these two hashtags by FTC guidelines. So if you're watching a video with these hashtags, well, keep this agreement in mind. So to make things crazier, let's break down the second half. So it's unreal. So if it appears other brands are being preferred over the Pixel, we will need to cease the relationship between the creator and the brand. Again, That's not a real review then. I mean, it might be a real review if your definition of a review is just someone talking about a phone, saying what it can do, showcasing it, but not really saying, yeah, this phone does this pretty good, but I do believe this phone does it better. That would be a review, because now you're giving your audience like choices that they're going to be making with their hard-earned money. If everyone did reviews and they only focused on one phone and no other phones, again, you're not really giving your audience like your 100% honest thoughts. Like, yeah, sure, I'm 100% positive the Pixel 9 series, the entire series, is going to be amazing. They look like truly great phones. But are they going to be the best phones out there? Nah. This agreement honestly sounds kind of similar to an ambassadorship, because fun fact, 2 years ago, or roughly 2 years ago, a big phone company, I'm not going to mention the name, got into contact with me, and they were like, hey, we love your videos. Do you want to become a brand ambassador? I was like, I don't know. What is that? Like, tell me. So they sent me a contract, and basically they wanted me to only use their devices, like all of their devices, like their computers, their smartwatches, their phones, anything that's like wearable and kind of tech, I had to use from them and no other brand. In fact, I couldn't even speak about a different brand. I'm not kidding. I asked them that question. They were like, nope, you can't do that as long as you're with us for the 1 year that the contract was being active for. Now, of course, they also wanted to pay me 6 figures in doing so. Of course, I said no, because that's gonna kill a channel. If you only speak about one, I mean, if you're known for talking about multiple brands, and then all of a sudden you speak about one brand for the entire year, you're going to lose subscribers. I mean, yeah, I get 6 figures out of it, but I kind of like being honest with you guys, and that just didn't really sit right with me. So what this agreement is that I'm looking at from Team Pixel, that's kind of similar, not identical, but it's kind of giving me that feeling, you know what I mean? So I don't know, what do you guys think? Again, I bought all the Pixel phones with my own money, so my review is going to be my review, and look, if it's bad, I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna compare it to other phones. I have the Z Fold 6 here. I'm gonna compare the Pixel 9 Pro Fold to this phone easily, without a doubt. I think a lot of you guys want to know which of these two phones are going to be worth your money, especially because they're $1,700-$1,800. So I don't know. What do you guys think about this this agreement? Hopefully your reasoning is just as like mine. It's wrong. But let me know your opinion down below. Don't discredit every single review that you see on the Pixel, because I'm 100% honest, or I'm 100% confident that there are going to be legitimate reviews out there. Just again, keep in mind these 2 hashtags, okay? That's it. And if anything changes, if they redo that agreement and kind of take that out, I will make an update video. And that's it. Thanks for watching. This was Mark from Mark's Tech. Adios.